Good day. Our group consists of Sharleen, Singh, Sema Ragunanan and myself, Alaina Dugar. I hope you enjoy our video. Now, can anyone make a guess as to what our lesson is going to be on today? Yes, Amir?
Transportation, yes.
Yes, today's lesson is going to be about transportation.
Good morning, class. How are you all today? In the last class, we learned about what was transportation and car transportation. Today, we are going to look at means of transport. For example, land transport, what we did in the last class. An example of land transport was a bicycle, a car, a bus, and by foot. Today we are going to look at water transport and air transport.
Good job.
There are some points you need to remember about means of transport, such as we need means of transport to travel from one place to another. Transportation is important because it helps us in our everyday lives. For example, to go to school, grocery, market, vacation, and to get food from other countries. Let us look at our third means of transport. Air transport. Repeat after me.
Air transport.
Aeroplanes and helicopters are examples of air transport. They are the fastest. They are costly. Aeroplane moves through the air with the help of its engine and wings. Air transport can be used to travel from one country to another.
No.
So class, here we have some examples of air transport. First one, an aeroplane. Are you seeing the wings on the aeroplane? This aeroplane is used to carry people from one country to another. So class, spell with me. A-E-R-O-P-L-A-N-E. Aeroplane. Say it one more time.
A-E-R-O-P-L-A-N-E.
Aeroplane.
Aeroplane.
Very good. Students, here we have another example, a picture of an helicopter. This is another means of air transport. Helicopter. This is used to carry just a few people. Let us spell together.
H-E-L-I-C-O-P-T-E-R. Helicopter.
One more time.
H-E-L-I-C-O-P-T-E-R. Helicopter.
Very good. Let us read what are some water transport. Ships, boats, ferries. Water vehicles stop at a port. These are the slowest way of transport. Big ships are used for transporting goods from one country to another. water transport is cheaper to use. Now, let's look at some examples of water transport, such as boats, ships, and ferries. Here we have a picture of a boat. Spell boat for me, please. B-O-A-T. Boat. B-O-A-T. Boat. This boat carries just a few people short distances. Here we have a picture of a cruise ship. This cruise ship carries passengers on sea. This is a water transport. For example, if you and your family, mommy, daddy, want to go to a vacation, this cruise ship can take you there. Here we have a big ship. This ship can carry goods. As we mentioned before, we need food. We need some of our food from another country. So this ship can transport goods from one country to the other. Here we have the ferry. Most of you all will know the ferry. The ferry can take us from Trinidad to Tobago. Here we have a picture of a boat. This boat can be used for fishing or to take us from short distances.
So now I would like you to take a walk around the classroom. There are pictures that are stuck on the wall based on air and sea transportation, and I want you to collect any 4. So go ahead. So have a seat. So let us look at this one. What do we call this?
A helicopter.
A helicopter. And where do you think this helicopter, where will we use this in? Will we use it in the sea or in the air?
In the air.
In the air, right? And what about this one? What is this one?
A submarine.
A submarine. And this is an air transport or a sea transport?
A sea transport.
Sea transport. Very good. And what about this one?
A ship.
This is a ship. A very big cruise ship. And where will we use this one?
In the sea transport.
In the sea, right? So we use that for the sea transport. And here,
An aeroplane.
an airplane. And this airplane, could we use this in the water?
No.
No. So where?
In the air transport.
In the air transport. It's an air transport. So class, on the wall here, I have 2 pictures. Could you tell me if these 2 fall under the air transport or sea transport?
The sea transport.
Sea transport. So we have a fishing boat. We use this to go in the sea to catch fish. And then we have a sailboat here, which is also used in the ocean, in the sea. Right? So now over here, I have laid out some models, and I have things here for you. I would like you to pick up what belongs to the sea and the air transport and place them in the correct location. Okay, very good. So, we said that the ship is a water transport, right? We use this in the sea, right? And then we have the plane that we used for air, right? So look at the difference between the air and the sea, right? So we notice that these popular and they have wings, but the boat doesn't have that. So we can't use the boat in the air. We use the plane in the air and the boat in the sea. And the same thing goes for these. These are land transport. So these have wheels and doors. So these will roll, right? These can't be used in the air or the sea transport. So we use this on land. Can you tell me what an airplane goes like? And we use it in the air, right? Right, very good.
Now let's move on to our final activity. Here I have a chart with 3 different scenarios. I'm going to read each scenario to you and you have to determine what type of transportation the person can use to arrive at their destination. You'll use these cards with the 3 different type of transportations: land, air, and sea transportation. Okay? First scenario. Sarah needs to get from Point Fortin to San Fernando. What type of transportation would she need to use? So he is saying that Sarah can use a bus or a car to arrive at San Fernando from Point Fortin. These two fall under land transportation. Scenario 2. Tim wants to visit his grandmother in Canada, but he lives in Trinidad. What type of transportation will he need to use? So he is saying that Tim can use a helicopter to get to his grandmother in Canada. This helicopter falls under air transportation. Scenario 3. Ava wants to attend a wedding in Tobago, but she lives in Trinidad. What type of transportation would she need to use? So he is saying that Ava can use a ship or a helicopter. So Ava can use both water transportation or air transportation to get from Trinidad to Tobago.
So class, today we are going to do some fun activities. Yeah! So Shiv, I want you to listen to the instructions carefully. You are going to choose an item and describe it for me. So go ahead, Shiv.
This is an aeroplane.
Very good.
It has wings
Very good.
and it can go in the air. This is the big aeroplane and it can hold plenty people. And this is the small aeroplane that could hold plenty people but smaller.
Very good.
And it is light.
Wow. Beautiful.
And it have lights for the night. And windows for the pilot. And engines. And wheels.
So, how does this aeroplane fly?
In the air.
Very good. So, you want to show me how the aeroplane flies in the air? Very good.
This is a boat. It's a very big boat. And it takes people from Trinidad to Tobago. It's a ferry. And it is called the TNT Spirit.
Very good, Shiv. What is the color, Shiv?
Red, white, and black.
Very good. Thank you very much.
This is a helicopter, and it
Good.
is yellow.
Great.
It could only hold a little bit of people. And this is called a propeller. It can also light up.
Beautiful.
And it is smaller than an aeroplane.
Very good.
So today class, we learned about air and sea transportation, right? And we learned that a helicopter falls under the air transport, and it's because these helicopters have the popular here, right? They are able to fly. And then we learned about sea transportation, right? And these don't have wings or any wheels, so they can't fly, right? So we use them in the sea. Another example of an air transport is the airplane, and we use this to travel, right? Then we have a submarine that is used in the sea, in the water, yes. And two other examples we had was a fishing boat and a sailboat. And